Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great defending, strong and determined. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So nearly the perfect ball. Maldini gets it away. Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech.
Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
That has been cut short. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Oh, what a ball! Rummenigge gets flagged offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That looks a cracking ball. Nedved. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Luis Suarez. Seedorf. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. That's a sharp pass. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that's been well dealt with. Celtic trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he put it away? Goal! Celtic! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Now the finish! Oh, nice touch.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, super fine. Rummenigge is flagged offside. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Hullet. Good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hullet. And the finish! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway.
Corinthians are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well read, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching ball that into space. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. And no, that was never going to make it. That's going to go a long way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Nedved under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rummenigge. Vieira does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, nicely intercepted. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ronaldinho pinches it off him. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. No, he's just misjudged that one. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 22.
And he was alert to it. Toure gets rid without sophistication.
Number 19.
Gently done.
Number 20.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Nedved has a look and place it forward. He's looking to set free a runner. And the flag has stayed. Thuram! Oh, should have put that away.
Thuram has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Adriano. Now it's McTominay. And they've gone rid. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Hazard! Hazard! He is just a joy! And that may just do it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Corinthians need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a good ball. And a shot! Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Hello attendees, this is
Your
a
reflections then, Jim?
children's
Well, the
announcement.
surprise for me was
With the
seeing a
father of
team
boy
look so
in the
feeble
yellow
in what is
t-shirt
usually a
kindly
strongly
make his way
protected
to the
area,
information
but the
centre.
centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. Luis Suarez, real chance here, and the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picked out brilliant. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try. That's a nicely measured pass. He's beaten Mbappe! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Thuram clears. Pull it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, this is a great position. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe! He's there to get rid.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He could be in here. Now it's Nedved.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. And the ball's done its job. It's a loose ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Thuram gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Kvaratskhelia! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well played. Hullet. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, there's the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, that's quite incredible! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Celtic go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Nicely intercepted. We are into overtime. Seedorf. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time.
Well,
and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Teremos uma substituição.
And we're underway again.
Corinthians can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Seedorf. Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nedved. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Luis Suarez. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Nedved being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, played right into his path. Harness! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
62.005 espectadores.
Vieira gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pressing high and with purpose. And he's gone looking for safety. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Showing good feet. And it's Van Basten. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Great ball if he can get there. No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. It's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Nedved absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Seedorf receives it in a wide position.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Toure cuts out the pass. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Kvaratskhelia concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 22. Camisa 11.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Camisa 17.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Camisa 7. Camisa 19.
Oh, what a pass! Araujo gets good distance on it. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
And Hullet! Now that is commitment to the cause. Now that's well seen too. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rummenigge. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rummenigge is herring after that one, and smartly reclaimed. He could be in here. Rafael Leao is onto this. Araujo with the clearance. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and place it forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim.